This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Sophia Yvette.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. Are you in need of an electric contractor? Well, one may be closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, James Sargent, owner of Kap-Stohn Electric. James, it's lovely to have you on today. Now, we are so excited to learn all about you and your business. So please start off and tell our listeners just a little bit more about your company.
Yes, we're a small to medium-sized contractor located in central DFW, but we cover all the areas, and we've been in business since 2014.
Wow, since 2014. I'm sure you have quite a backstory. So let's go ahead and jump into that here, James. How did you originally get started in this industry?
I guess as a young man, I went to school, a trade school, in my late teens. I've worked for all the big electrical contractors here in DFW, been in hospitals, schools, and I'm not sure what really got into me in 2014, but I figured, let me try this on my own. And that's how Kap-Stohn came to be.
Wow. Interesting. So today, being in the industry that you're in, what is that most common misconception that you hear on the day-to-day that just drives you crazy that you like to put to rest today?
Let me see. How about this? They always say electricians don't carry brooms. That's farther from the truth. I make it a big deal for us to clean up after ourselves. Any project, whether it's commercial, residential, we want to make sure that we leave it exactly the way when we arrived there. So, because that is a big myth that electricians don't clean up after themselves.
Wow, I've actually never heard that one. Let's go ahead and switch gears for a second. Now, we do know that marketing is the heart of every business.
Right.
So ideally, who are you looking to attract and how are you attracting them?
Yes, I'm always looking to attract more customers. And so here lately, we've been getting into the AI type of thing. And that's just me by myself really studying this. And also, I've never really been big social media wise, but to be honest, a lot of people finally convinced me that's what the world is. If you don't have a social presence out there, customers can't find you. And I'm not really big on social media, but I think I'm going to go ahead and take my foot forward in this.
Wonderful. And who exactly are you looking to attract?
Just anybody that looking for an honest electrician. Also design wise, if they need something built, design, automation, anything. I've done it all, even the pixels for Christmas lights. I built a system. Networking really isn't our business, but that's something I can do as well.
Amazing. Have you ever thought about having your own podcast before to educate your audience?
I have, but it comes to a point like I guess I'm one of those persons that need to know every facet of the business or the topic, and it's just an educational thing really that I haven't had time to spend on podcasting.
So James, we've gotten to know more about you and your business, but outside of work, what do you like to do for fun?
I don't really have any free time right now. I have a few children that are in high school, and they're all in activities. So my weekends are pretty much booked up, and we travel a lot for their sporting activities, and or if I ever get time, I like to sit down and play the piano.
Wow, piano, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Now, switching gears back to your business, what is the number one takeaway you would like any new customers to gather from learning about Kap-Stohn Electric?
Well, you would get a straight up, honest pricing from us, or the way we lay it out. If we can't do business together, there's no hard feelings. We just go our separate ways. Yeah, there's another misconception. Electricians might be overpriced, but I mean, it's a hard industry, and there's a lot more into it than just running some wires and connecting some things up. I have to look at your system and make sure that it's able to handle everything before, and that's why you have a master license.
Final question for you today, James. Where can our listeners go to learn more about Kap-Stohn Electric?
We have our Facebook page, Kap-Stohn Electric, and we also have our website. We have a lot of information. You can sign up for newsletters. I send out newsletters once a month on some interesting topics to help homeowners or business owners, commercial property owners. So it's kapstohn.com, and that's KAPSTOHN.com.
Well, James, I really appreciate you being on the show today. We wish you and your business the best moving forward.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpfrisco.com. That's gnpfrisco.com, or call 469-221-9345.